Hey everybody, it's Robbie Rad, and down here in the basement, just thought I would give you a glimpse of how we heat our home. And hope everyone out there had a good New Year's, and staying warm if you're in a cold climate. And yeah, check it out. So just got done loading her up. She's heating up, about ready to shut down. I use a probe thermometer, usually get it about halfway up my optimal burn. Got a full load of wood ripping in there. So this is a wood furnace. It's a forced air system. Unfortunately, it does not work as efficient without power. It needs power to run full capacity kind of dealio. We are hot enough, we're gonna close that right down. Set that draft controller. Make sure everything's snug. So, like I said, it is a forced air wood furnace, so it's pushing hot air through this plenum, which then ties into the propane furnace plenum system. Could be a little better the way this is all ducting is routed. That's a future project, but at the time this unit was already here when we bought the house. It was over there next to where the propane furnace is now, but it was an old oil furnace then. I moved it over here so that, because they had old single wall chimney pipe running clear across the basement, and there was just way too much of a horizontal run, so I moved it to get this straight up and out. So got blowers inside a filter box system here, because it is forced air. Again, our connector pipe here, got a T. It's kind of hard to see. Poorly lit old basement here. Let's see, there we go. This is all double wall, air cooled or insulated stovepipe. We have a long run, and from somebody who cleans chimneys for a living, these wood furnaces are known to make a mess of chimneys, so we want to keep those flue gases as hot as possible going up and out. And we got a, like I said, a long run. So go out here in the garage and you can see where we transition there. Class A solid wall double pack, or solid pack insulation double wall pipe. Not triple wall. Triple wall is not rated for this far north. Oh, door's open. So yeah, that's our wood furnace. That's how we heat the home in the winter. Propane's expensive here. We do not have natural gas availability. So I have an 8-foot rack here. This is the rack we're currently working off of. Gonna need to be reloaded. Did a short the other day of reloading the basement. My boys helped me load the garage up, and then we load it into the basement after we open the door. Got this rack full. This is another 8-foot rack, so we have two 8-foot racks, and this is a 12-foot rack, so about 3.5 face cord we could store down here, which is nice. We got to finish topping this guy off, and could probably do that this weekend. And we'll be refilling this one as well, getting ready for this cold snap that's supposed to be coming back. But that is how we heat our home. I wish I had a true backup source. I mean, we lose power more than I care to admit here. Without the blowers, without power, technically you can't load this thing full capacity like it is right now. You have to keep it below the bottom of the fuel door, which ends up being like 1 or 2 courses of wood, depending on how big your splits are. It's honestly like loading it every 2 hours. It really stinks. So that's a downfall of this system. Hope to possibly install another small wood cooker in the kitchen in the future as well, which will be a true off-grid kind of option, and will get used 90% of the time, because a lot of times in the shoulder seasons, the beginning of fall and the beginning of spring, this is too much. The house will get up to like 80, 82. It's miserable. You're cracking doors, you're cracking windows, you're letting heat out. So really, I'd like to eventually have it where I'm using a smaller wood cooker upstairs, cooking and heating with it, and this kind of gets used supplementary in the kind of heart of the winter heating season, when I can't get that small cooker to push, you know, to the outer extremities of the house, the bedrooms upstairs, stuff like that. So that's how we heat our home. Hope it was informative. Oh, and another thing I didn't say, this is a USSC hot blast. Hot blast is made by United States Stove Company, which is actually made in China. Imagine that. And it's a hot blast 1557M. They do not make this unit anymore due to new EPA regs and stuff. I believe this one was manufactured in 07 or 08. She's got some years on her, she's got some miles on her, but she's been inspected recently for compromise, convection chamber and everything tested out. She's doing good, so hopefully we'll get some more years out of her before we have to replace anything. Hope this was helpful. If anyone has any questions on hooking one of these up or servicing it or operating it and has a similar unit or the same unit, leave a comment down below. I'll help in any way that I can. Catch y'all later.